Buddha. Sorry I'm so late. I hope people are still waiting so late, and it's because I had to vacuum up around here, and of course that bothers the kitties. So, I also, probably should take a little, I don't have a proper external, case or top for this one. On the good side, I got it very, very cheap for as nice as it otherwise is. Thank you. Okay, yeah, my hair. Oh, there we go. So, um, yeah, ideally I would have had all of this set up before I turned it on, but I realized how late everything was getting. And unlike when I'm performing city ordinances of this sort, I am going to be having myself some sparkling rosé while I play tonight. And I'll top it there. Please. Please don't end up all over the floor. You know, I'll put it on this side where we're away from cords. Whoa! Oh! Oh, shit. There we go. Hey, I missed the wood. Sweet. Yep. that was just an experimental piece. It's a little different every time, obviously, since it's just noodling, but it's it is meditation on air because um uh, the harmonium is also known as a pump organ. People will try to say it's that a harmonium is the portable size, while the pump organ is the full size, but that's not exactly true. The full size standing parlor size pump organs were called harmoniums in the 19th and early 20th century. A lot of middle class homes had one. There are also different varieties of pump organ. A smaller one that has a much smaller internal bellows is also known as a melodeon, but in Ireland, melodeon is the is what my diatonic accordion is called. So that can be a little confusing. So but yeah, unlike pianos and harpsichords, which are percussive stringed instruments, wherein wherein hitting the keys hits the notes of a string. You know, it's a percussive string rather than a chordophone, which is a usually bowed stringed instruments. But then we've got things like lutes and later guitars and harps. Harps are also known as chordophones. Um, I forget what the big fancy academic sounding name is for percussive strings like pianos and harpsichords. Also, oh shit, what's the little one called? Little one. Oh crap. There's a little lap size one. Oh wait, no, that's another. No, that's another pump organ that I'm thinking of. But yeah, so organs are reed and bellows. They're wind instruments basically. They're wind instruments. They are reed. They are reeds and bellows, and your standard portable harmonium is played with a bellows. It therefore you know um, so yeah, it plays air. It plays air. So um, unlike percussive strings and chordophones, which I tend to associate with water. Not sure why. A lot of people do. A lot of people do. Of course, a lot of people also tend to associate the crap. There's a fancy pants name for woodwind reed instruments that you blow. Those ones like flutes, saxophones, all of that. Some people associate those with water. Our water plant, um, but yeah, a lot of people also associate because they're called woodwinds. Their air. So, but yeah, this is just straight up air. This the reeds, like, it's only called reeds as just, I don't know, like out of habit inside. So um and where I was adjusting the drone, um I wasn't actually playing any of the keys on that one on my little meditation on air to kind of clear the air in here a little bit. So the cats are finally coming back out because I vacuumed. I mentioned that when I finally logged on. Thanks so much to like all two people who were waiting for me. is nice. But yeah, the cats have finally come back out because, like I said, I was vacuuming. They were getting kind of upset with that. What the hell? Avast is doing something. Yeah, sure. Do your thing, Avast. Let me take a look. Um, Let me take a look at what people are asking here, cause I can't read too much from too far off. Okay. Oh, look. Okay, yes. Emerald noticed that I... And again, thanks for liking the hair. I finally, took the, about 2/3 of the, block of henna from Lush to my hair last night. I think it would behoove me to, uh, maybe start mixing my own, because unless this is... No, because this is all new growth, and that's where I concentrated last night. Okay, so looks like I am going to start mixing my own, because I need a higher indigo um 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 ratio than what they use apparently. Uh just finished watching American Idol. Been waiting for a nothing live video. What? Oh, is that because I was late? Revival furniture project. Hey, looking fancy tonight, sir. Oh, hi. Thank you. Yeah, I prefer to dress up when I'm doing videos. I haven't the last few, um, which has been kind of a reflection on my mental state. I'm not feeling that much better tonight, honestly, but yeah, I just figured, I one of those like fake it to make it kind of theories, I suppose. Comment about... I did not see your comment about me in your dream. Was it a comment on an older video? I will look for it. Okay, Juju's gotta go and we'll be back. Okay, I will, auto harps. Oh, auto harps, I have one. Excuse me. Um, Actually, like, PJ Harvey has the exact same one I do. I noticed this in a photo, because she used the auto harp in the Let England Shake album. I love that record. Oh my gosh. You can tell I'm a 90s goth because because PJ Harvey was like one of my, gateway musicians. Son of a bitch. This has gotten really, really auburn. This is very close to my natural color. I gotta start mixing my own. Ugh. Um, yeah, auto harps are related to guitars, so they're technically chordophones as well. Speaking of chordophones, oh my gosh. Um, when, so I did my taxes for the first time in forever because my primary income is Social Security, meaning that I do not have taxable income, generally speaking. And because I do not have, taxable income, I don't have to file federal or state taxes. But of course, people who are on Social Security disability qualify for the stimulus. So I figured, sure, why not? And I went to that my free taxes via H&R Block. I haven't even finished this glass. I'm just topping it off a little bit. But okay, so like my free taxes on H&R Block. So I did that. I think I mentioned this in a previous stream. But just in case anybody missed that, because my archived streams for the most part tend to be kind of long. So I don't blame you if you didn't want to watch that. But yeah, so I did the taxes thing on the H&R Block thing, and so just to qualify for getting the stimulus check. And because it pulled me through, oh, I missed some dustiness here on... Oh, yeah, this still is, like, saturated in Old English. I gotta soak this in vinegar later. The cloth. So, Yeah, Nigel's really probably very upset with me right now because I had to ruin special Nigel time, which is what I call it when it's like sometime like around 8. I mentioned this last night on my Instagram live thing that Nigel has decided like around 8:30 every night he has to be on my lap, or at least very close to my lap, as close as he can manage to be to my lap. So so yeah, he but of course I was picking up around here, um and of course ran the vacuum and all of that, and so I had to ruin special Nigel time, unlike those times when one of the other two, usually Murnau, but sometimes Phoebe, like Tuesday, Phoebe decided to ruin special Nigel time for some reason because I guess she was just in that mood. But yeah, I was going on about my taxes. So I went through the thing where they like guide you through your state taxes, and apparently I qualify as well for some Michigan home heating and rent credit, which is another 1,500. So that plus the stimulus. Now, neither of them have direct deposited into my account yet, which I figured would, be a thing that happens, especially the stimulus. I'm hearing like people on Social Security. Also, it depends on like how you file. Like if you file directly with the IRS, you will get it faster. But if you file via like H&R or something like I did, it can take an extra couple of weeks. And plus, I've heard that people on disability or Social Security, retirement, whatever, that that they're also getting things a little bit later than most other people, or everybody who got theirs last week, and then again just this last Friday, I suppose. But yeah, what the hell is in here? How did I think that is coffee? No. Oh no, that looks like no, it was some kind of little particle from here. Which yeah, I've neglected my harmonium for the last time. However long this has been, it's going on 2 months for Michigan because people gotta be assholes. So but yeah, so my bike was stolen first week of Michigan being on lockdown. That upset me greatly, especially because Cherry Berry, or I guess oh wait, I think she changed her YouTube name. But yeah, she got me this beautiful. It's up at the top of this shelf here, which I don't think many people can see. I was kind of hoping that all the Storm Constantine, like I've got this whole shelf is Raythu books. This whole shelf here. And there's a couple missing right now because I haven't gotten those yet, and a couple others that are like over there because one is in my backpack that I'm reading. The other one I need to like actually film the review of. But what was I doing? Right? Yeah, I was actually kind of hoping that this would be a bit more visible here, but alas, 'tis not. But I also got my curio full of art that is not safe for kitties. Actually, my good metronome is in there. Oh, and so is my grandmother's brooch. Mm. I need to go ahead with my plans to art up this cabinet like I've been planning when I got it. In fact, I got it with an express purpose, and I have not gotten around to that. Because dear people, left to my own devices, am a useless little SOB. Something kind of hit me today. I looked around, wondered. Shit! I'd been singing that. I am not joking for the last 20 minutes before I actually got live. I will go with a different one. See that sun in the morning, peeking over the hill. I bet you sure it always has, and sure it always will. That's how I feel about someone. Somebody feels about me. We sure love each other, and that's the way we'll always be. Well, we ain't got a barrel of money. Maybe we're ragged and funny, but we'll travel along, singing a song side by side. When they've all had their quarrels and parted, we'll be the same as we started, just traveling the road, sharing our load side by side. Through all kinds of weather, what if the sky should fall? As long as we're together, it doesn't matter at all. When they've all had their quarrels and parted, we'll be the same as we started, just traveling the road, sharing our load side by side. Through all kinds of weather, what if the sky should fall? As long as we're together, it doesn't matter at all. But if he goes and gets in the notion to jump and drown in the ocean, well, it's sink or it's swim. Oh, it's me or it's him. Side by side. Oh, Lee Morse. Lee Morse. Lee Morse was she was a singer and songwriter. She wrote a lot of her own songs. She wrote Mood Indigo. That's since become a jazz standard. Um, but yeah, she wrote that. She didn't write Side by Side. That was Harry Woods, I believe. He actually was born without fingers on his left hand, and yet he composed a lot of songs like that one that have become standards. Um, but yeah, that was a Harry Woods one. So she obviously did a lot of other people's songs in addition to her own, but yeah, probably her most famous is Mood Indigo. She was born in Oregon. She traveled. She left the state with her first husband. Um, Divorced him within a few years. Went and became known as a. Uh, Actually, she got started singing with her father's church group. Um, but yeah, she got married young, left him a few years later, filed for divorce, and she actually could have been really huge. She really was on her way to get becoming massive star, but unfortunately, alcoholism became a thing for her. Like first during the 20s, during Prohibition era. Um, which is kind of understandable. I mean, the whole forbidden fruit angle, you're told not to, so that makes it even more enticing. And then the Depression era, where was still getting work and traveling, touring and playing, and she was in a few short films. But yeah, that obviously, like, even though she was getting work as a musician at the time, she wasn't getting as much as a lot of other people who became really huge. And unfortunately, while she was fairly popular, of course, she had a reputation for not always um, going on time, like somebody here. But she and I have different reasons for that. My brain is wired to just be. Of course, um, that is a reason that substance abuse is common in people with ADHD. Fortunately for me, that seems to have skipped a generation with myself. But she had a reputation amongst a lot of vaudeville houses and all of that as somebody who, if she could get in on time and play her set and all of that, she could pack a house. But it was all dependent on uh, whether or not she got there on time, if at all. So her career was cut tragically short, and there was a oh shit, there was a song that was oh gosh, it's it's it became kind of it became a signature piece for Ruth Etting. Oh shit, what was it? What was it? But Ziegfeld originally wanted Lee Morse for it. He wrote that with or it was selected with Lee Morse in mind. Um, shit. I'm I knew this. I knew this when I logged on. Oh wait. Yeah. There you go. Haha. Seriously? This gets to be part of my day. And if any of you tell me to, like, stand up and get this, I'm gonna be very perturbed. There we go. What do I have a reacher grabber for? Ah! All right. I'm sure my ceiling was fairly interesting for a minute or two, however long that was. Okay. Okay, Wikipedia. Tell me about lemurs. I keep forgetting that I have the tablet within reach. Probably because it's so seldom fully charged. Oh, and right now it's even unplugged. That's why it's not fully charged. And how did these cords get all entangled? Seriously? We're doing this again. Okay. Yeah. Oh. I can undo that. And instead do that. And why is this on that? That is not safe. Okay. Wikipedia. Seriously? Okay!